Hello, 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 big, beautiful world out there. This is Marla D, creator of the Clear and Simple Way to free yourself of clutter and get organized so you can love your space and live your life. And today I get to talk about a super fun topic for a change: travel. Who doesn't love to travel? Oh, it's one of the things I've looked forward to so much now that I'm semi-retired. And most of us long to travel, right? We want the adventure and the freedom and the escape from our everyday lives. Travel can also spark new ideas and connect us with different cultures. But traveling can be stressful if our stuff and our trip itself is not organized. And we tend to put off planning and packing till the very last minute because it has been so stressful. I want to help with that. Today, I'm going to share 3 things that you can do to start clutter clearing your stuff in your travels. And each of these things can be done in less than an hour, so you have no excuses. And I promise you that if you just take me up on this and do one or do all 3, your next trip is going to feel better. So number 1, we're going to talk about, of course, the toiletries. How many of these bags do you have? Because I know they're kind of fun to buy, especially when they came out with the whole, 1 quart regulation. Let's see how much I can fit in here. Well, I want you to gather all of it up. I want you to empty it out of your suitcases. I want you to pull everything out of however many of these you have, spread it all out, do a sort. You're going to have fun because you're going to be shocked at how much old, icky, kind of gross and disgusting stuff you have, and how many hotel shampoo bottles do you need, for goodness sakes. So once you've done the sort and you're clear on how much you've got, I want you to ask yourself, how much do you really need? And I'm a big believer in just having the refillable bottles and letting go of all of those various containers. And like all clutter clearing, we oftentimes find treasures. So when I did the sort and toss for myself, sure enough, I found a full bottle of this stuff that I was just getting ready to buy again. Can you believe that? Yep, stashed in here. So funny. So enjoy that one. Number 2, let's talk about your luggage. Let's talk about your bags. I am kind of a bag lady. I'm obsessed with bags. And when I did this for myself a couple years ago, because I was getting ready to move out in the country and have a quieter life, and I thought at the time that I loved all my bags, but when I really looked at what I was going to be using, I got rid of half of it. It was kind of interesting. So when you see all of your luggage and you're going to pull it out of the basement and the garage and the closets and all those places that you have it stashed, and you look at it and ask yourself, what do you actually use when you travel? Because we have our favorite bags. When I did that process for myself and asked what was it that I really needed, I realized that a backpack was the perfect fit for me. I could fit my computer in there, all my other tools and essentials. If I'm taking a short trip, this is literally all I need. Taking a longer trip, just still all the essentials in there, and then my clothes in another one. But I have used that backpack every single trip I've taken to the city. It's been amazing to me. Okay, number 3, maps. Now I know we live in technology world now, we have GPS, but I bet most of you have a file somewhere of old maps that you still hang on to, because I used to bring one home with me every time I took a trip. I had a lot of Oregon because that's where most of my family lives, and I really only need one. So once again, you're going to do the gather, you're going to do the sort, you're going to see how many maps you have, and you're going to ask yourself, what is it that you need moving forward? And I bet you're going to release a lot of maps. You might have some fun memories come up as you're going through those, remembering some of your trips, which I certainly did, and that's can be a fun part of the clutter clearing. But when you're done, I hope that the collection of maps that you have, I now have 2, is only what you really need. It's going to set you free. So remember, we have clutter clear the toiletries, get rid of the old or luggage or the stuff that you don't use because somebody else could use it, and then get rid of the old maps that you no longer need. When you finished with either one or all three of these, I want you to take a deep breath. I want you to notice, do you feel lighter? Do you feel a little more excited about planning your next trip? I mean, seriously, what's it going to be like to pack your suitcase and know that you only have the stuff you really need with you and you don't have that older stuff hanging out in your space? So that's my helpful hints for today for clutter clearing your travel. If you want more juicy stuff about organizing your travel, go to clearsimple.com/organized travel. And you'll find some more juicy guidance on things like your luggage and a road trip. We're here to help you get free of clutter and get organized. So I hope your next trip is just a hell of a lot of fun. Bye for now.